joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, it's a game both teams get up for, regardless of recent records.
And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Counted from distance.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hill. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Porter. The three is up. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Ball's going up the court. Here's Fox. And it's in. Off the glass.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Pass to Malwatch. And they're pushing it up. Hield from outside. Sinks it from distance. Hield's got his second basket on the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Whitmore outside. Drains the triple.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Maxey. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Outside for Porter. And the three off target.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Back to Hield. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And it's Watson missing. And here's Maxey outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Whitmore. From behind the arc. And Tyrese Maxey with a 3.
You kind of saw this coming. Maxey had to at least try to one-up them.
A clear look for Embiid. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Now Maxey. Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3.
Well, look, this is what Michael Porter Jr. is all about. He's out there to find shots at the arc.
Shots good by Hart.
You can't help but look toward their defense, and they're totally lost.
Outside Porter. Knocks it down from distance. Porter's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox surveying the D. Outside Watson. 4-3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Porter from outside. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Down low. Here's Malawat from deep three-point land. And Porter hits from deep. He's got 9.
Well, he's really stretching out the defense. Porter Jr. using all of his range.
They set a pick. Out to Hield. There's the 3. Oh, he misses the easy stuff.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of
visiting team 17.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
First personal foul.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Fox outside. Back to Embiid. From downtown. The shot that time not on target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Porter. It's stolen by Fox. Hield with the ball. Guarded now by Whitmore. Here's Watson. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Outside Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Porter. From deep. Joel Embiid with the board. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, "I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there." BA?
Thanks a lot, Allie.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
That one's no good. And he nails the third. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Fox. It's stolen by Maxey. On the wing, Whitmore. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. For the finish. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Outside Maxey. Inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Back to Fox. Here's Watson. The three. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Watson's got 11 points in the quarter. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Now here's Maxey. Back to Whitmore. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a three. Up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Watson. Offline with a three. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Finney-Smith. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Back to Maxey. Pass to Malawach. Releases from 15. Hart pulls it in.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Exerting himself, Embiid.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Porter looks it over. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Embiid.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Now here's Maxey. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Finney-Smith. From deep. Launches it. And that one's good. Whitmore. Whitmore's got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Fox. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now Porter. What if it goes? He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game.
Visiting team.
Up by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Kuminga. Hunter with the rebound. McBride attacking. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. Now Barnes. Right wing. Ellis on the wing. Pass to Kuminga. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Merrill outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And a great story, Stan. Keon Ellis signed a two-way contract as an undrafted free agent in 22.
Well, he's a fantastic defender and still rounding out the rest of his game. BA, it's another example of how the two-way contract rule has been great for this league.
Now here's Barnes, still without a bucket. And here comes the break. Here's Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
Oh, Hunter slamming.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Barnes. Fires from deep. Here's Malawat. Here's the three. No luck on that one.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's McBride. Hachimura outside. Merrill outside. Wide open look. Count that bucket. Merrill's got his first basket of the night.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Westbrook. Takes a three. The shot off that time.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a three-point shooter of his caliber.
Their ability to get out and run the floor has accounted for a high percentage of their points.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, BA. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Guys, back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now here's Westbrook. No points so far. Can't get it to fall.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's Hachimura missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, what you like about Ellis is that he plays the game the right way. Keon doesn't force anything. He just competes and makes plays, particularly on defense.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Here's McBride. Rebounded by Malawat. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Well, what I like about that, Ellis is not content to just hang out on the perimeter. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And here's Kuminga for 3. And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, some coaches call that an error of commission. You're giving effort, trying to make something happen. You'll live with a few of those.
Outside McBride. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook.
Well, you know, Ellis is usually the guy starting the break with his defense. But this time, he's the one finishing.
That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Outside Whitmore. And he lays it up and in. Whitmore's got 14.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Whitmore. He's got 14. And there's the screen. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Fox with the ball. 6 points for him. Knocked away. It's stolen by Maxey. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to Porter. From the arc. The rebound by Embiid.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of this becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Outside Whitmore. Three-pointer, no good.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Such an unselfish player. Fox with the assist. De'Aaron is someone teammates love having on their side.
Up top, Maxey. Clock at 6. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Porter from outside. The rebound by Embiid.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
And that one drops.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The offensive rebound. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. In transition, here they come. And Hart throws it down.
The find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Fox left side. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Embiid. Banked it in off the glass. That gives him a double-double in this one.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Malawach misses.
Another miss. At some point, they need to tap someone else for a boost offensively.
Maxey surveys. Outside for Porter. The three. The rebound by Embiid.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Whitmore. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Well, that's the part of Porter Jr.'s game that can take him to the next level.
And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Fox. Outside heel. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Porter.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
And Hart throws it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
A full speed attack at the rim. Fox is lightning quick.
Outside for Porter. Lets it go from deep. Healed with the defensive effort. Driving inside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Capable of lighting it up any given night. Hield's offensive game is only getting better.
Outside Maxey. No good from outside. Outside Watson. Fox outside. Just 5 on the clock. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Away team ball.
.30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Maxey. To the inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line.
Personal foul.
It goes on Peyton Watson. And the free throw, no good. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
And here's Fox. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.